SMT Nation, we back. Nation news out of AT&T. They're completely changing things at the company with respect to how they operate, and it's probably going to cause some disgruntled employees to walk away. So this is all part of a bigger plan to cut costs, provide savings within business operations so that the company can be more profitable and make it more attractive to investors and keeping investors. Will it backfire on AT&T? Let's see how things play out. Let's look at their plan, what this all means. There's an article here from the Dallas Business Journal. I'll be sure to link it for you in the description, so it'll be there for you as a placeholder. Also in the description is the Real SMT Buy Me a Coffee link. If you appreciate the commentary videos, the live streams, the podcasts, the testing, all the content we create here on the channel, show your appreciation. Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. And if you're looking for a great wireless deal, legendary customer care, the best value in the game, we've partnered with Mint Mobile. Use our partner link. It's in the description. Get all those great benefits to using their service, and you'll be helping out the channel in the process. All right, so what AT&T is going to do here, CEO John Stankey speaking in regards to consolidating their office footprint in these new moves. They're going to try to spin it as part of a cultural shift, a realignment of operations within the business, right? They're going to make it sound like, hey, you got to come back into the office. We're trying to build a positive culture here. Really what I think they're doing is they're trying to create an opportunity to cause people to quit and leave the company voluntarily before they have to lay them off. I think that's part of this. Let's see the details if that is indeed the case. Some of the disclosures from CEO John Stankey. He said, isolation isn't healthy. Work is to be done sitting side by side with people. When we ask ourselves what kind of work we need to do and the people needed to work with one another, the management team, the leadership sat down and said, this is what we think needs to happen. So that's going to be your lip service from CEO John Stankey. Additionally, in regards to making attendance within these workplaces mandatory, he says it applies to managers. These are operations managers. We're not even talking about consumer-facing roles. So 3-day-a-week minimum, right? Allowing them to have some kind of like a work hybrid situation. So at times virtual, at times in the buildings, right? May force some people to quit. That's probably what they're trying to encourage here. Now, if they can get some people to quit, it makes them look less bad. But AT&T has like 15,000 less employees compared to last year. So if they can cut an additional couple of thousand, who knows what their end game is. But they're trying to manage their workforce and reduce the operational cost. They've already gone ahead and reduced their office footprint, and now they're starting to require managers to show up in the office at least 3 days a week. I think they said, that's kind of like the bare minimum. And in speaking to Bloomberg News, who had the details on this interview or whatever, AT&T is a huge company, and they're trying to consolidate offices. They've got 2 main hubs now. You guys know where they are if you know AT&T as a company. Big Dallas, right, and Atlanta. Those are headquartered areas. But they have other major locations. So LA, California, Seattle, Washington. I think they're also in San Ramon, California. St. Louis and New Jersey has locations as well. But this mandate's going to start in July. So that means within the next month or two, you may start to see a little bit of shifting and movement within the companies. More is probably happening. Now this, to show you how big the company is, we're talking about 60,000 managers. And 85% of those managers live near these offices. They very strategically looked at this, right? If they're able to cut a portion of that 15% or whatever is left over, people make decisions. They could maybe start looking for a job that's more convenient for them. So they may be looking to cut an additional 10,000 jobs through this program. So the things that have happened over the last few years, some people have benefited. It's made their lifestyles more convenient. Being able to spend more time with their families, working from home has been very nice. The big stank, John Stankey, the CEO of AT&T, he's coming for your head. So, and then of course there are going to be layoffs at AT&T for sure. This is what they do. In fact, there's probably going to be accelerated layoffs at the big blue carrier, the Death Star, looking to save $6 billion, and this is all part of it. Tell me what you guys think of all this. Comment down below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.